dazzling beauties, welcome back to Pink Pretty and Sparkling. So on today's video I'm gonna show you how I apply my false lashes. I'm not a pro, okay, but honestly I've been practicing and I've been able to learn. I still struggle, and don't get me wrong, I still struggle to get them on sometimes, and it depends a lot on what kind of lash you use. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite ones, and then I'm gonna tell you all the things I know about applying lashes. I mean, it's not a lot, but I do know a little bit. I mean, I started watching YouTube videos too. I remember that it would literally take me like an hour to be able to apply one lash. And your eyes are important too, you know, the shape of your eyes. Sometimes it can be easier for you than it is for others. But anyways, welcome to this long introduction, and let's just get started. So for today's video I chose the Ardell Wispies, and these are the Studio Effects. I recently fell in love with these ones. These are pretty good. I love them. These lashes are customized by makeup artists, so that means that they're a little thicker. They're fuller. They're fuller looking compared to other Ardell Wispies, you know, like the regular ones. These are not any of the mink ones or things like that. If you're gonna start practicing to put on some lashes, I suggest that you buy like a cheap pair, you know, just in case that for some reason you overcut them or something, you know, that you don't want to spend a lot of money. You definitely don't need to start spending a lot of money to start practicing putting on some lashes. Once you're comfortable and you want to start experimenting with other lashes, then, you know, start searching on the web, or even Walgreens or Walmart, they have some luxury lashes as well. I really like the Vegasnay Grand Glamour lashes. Those are really nice, and I feel that they look big, but they look really nice, especially if you're going out or for like a special event. When I use those Vegasnay one, I don't even need a lash applicator, and I don't have any of those right now, so I could show you the packaging. I'll go ahead and put a picture right up here and show you. But anyways, to start, let me see, you're gonna need, okay, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna need. Sometimes when you buy lashes, they come with a little glue sample. Honestly, I've never tried that little glue sample, okay? So I buy my Duo lash adhesive. This one has, I think, vitamin E or something, and then once this touches on the band, it goes like, it looks like a neon blue, neon greenish, but when it dries, it's transparent, you know, like translucent powder kind of thing. This is kind of the same thing. I found that this little thing was really helpful for me. I bought this at Sephora. I believe this cost between $9 to $15. It's been a while, I don't remember. But this one works out really good for me. And then sometimes when I really want to get in there, but make sure that you are very careful. I don't recommend you this completely, it's just up to you. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you really want something a little more precise, then you can grab your tweezers and, you know, just kind of pull and be able to do something with your lash. Okay, so here are my lashes out of my box. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take out my lash. You can always start pulling it like this. Okay, I had already taken this one out, and then it's gonna come off. Don't try to yank it out, because then you're gonna bend it or maybe even break it. Okay, once you get it out, okay, they're usually gonna be this shape. You wanna start messing with the band. Okay, you wanna do this. That way it gets flexible and bendable. Okay, like I said, we all have different eye shapes. For example, mine, this one's a little more rounder than this one. This is more, a little more flattish, like more almondy, and this one is a little more round. I don't know, I understand myself, so I'm sure that you can understand yourself. But anyways, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so if you notice, some lashes are gonna be shorter from the inside, and then they're gonna start getting longer. Okay, So this is, when you get it out of the packaging, this is how it's gonna go on your eye. So this one is gonna go on this eye right here. Okay, now the second step is that you want to measure it to your eyes. Okay, so you want to measure it and make sure that it is going to fit perfectly to your eyes. Okay, so this one fits really good. That's what I think. This looks like it fits good. Okay, you don't want to be too long, you know. Always cut the excess, but this is how you're gonna put it on, right? So that inner corner end, you do not touch that part. Okay, you do not cut that in. You only cut from the outside. If it's too big and you need to cut your lash, you need to cut from the outside of your lash. Okay, never cut the inside, because then that's gonna make it very uncomfortable for you to wear the lash. Okay, so now that I think this is a perfect fit, then I'm gonna get some glue on it. Okay, so now that's when I'm gonna grab my lash applicator and I'm gonna slide it right in there. Okay, and you don't want to put it all the way to the top. You want to give some room. Okay, and sometimes when I grab it with the applicator, I try to do the little curve. Like I push the middle in it, and so I can make a little more of a curve so it can hug my eye better. Okay, so you know, it's up to you. All you have to do is play. Honestly, practice, practice, practice. Okay, so now your glue. Okay, so now we're gonna get the glue out and we're gonna go ahead and put it right over here. Okay, all over the band. Okay, I personally like to concentrate it on the corners. I don't know why, but usually my corners, they can come off easier than the middle part. Okay, now you have to wait for the glue to get tacky. Right now you can feel the glue, but you need to let it dry like around 10 seconds ish. You're gonna see that whenever it starts drying, it's no longer gonna look white. Okay, you see how it kind of looks blue? When it starts drying, it's gonna be more bluish, going to like clear than white. Okay, so see, it's drying right now. You can see. Now, I personally like to go with another coat of glue once this one is kind of dry, because if you are going to a place, to a party, something that it can be hot, or that you know that it's gonna last, it's gonna be like the whole day, I feel like it's easier and it's faster to be able to bang, put it on. Okay, so I put a second coat. Okay, and that just depends. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I do it only whenever I really want it to last. Okay, so this is an extra step. If you want to skip it, you can skip it. Okay, now a little the easier way is to kind of look down, but I have my mirror here like an eye level, and so I already know that I can look down, but I can kind of open my eye in a weird way. So I'm gonna start making a weird face here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, I want to move my mirror in here. Okay, so you kind of want to come up. Okay, and then first you're gonna push it in the middle. So right now you only worry about the middle part of your eye. Okay, and then you kind of let go. Okay, so now this is when I get my tweezers. Sometimes I can do it with my finger easily, but today I want to do it with my tweezers because I really want to get in there. So that's when you're gonna start pulling the corners and trying to get the lash in place. Sorry, it's a little weird to be talking, and you want to do this while the glue is still tacky. Tacky means that, you know, you can still move it and it's not in place. So see, in this case I prefer my fingers. So now I'm pushing it in. Sometimes I like to open my eyes and just like look forward and just kind of push it in, because sometimes the lash can just find its way in. Okay, okay, so this right here is real life problems. So this one is not wanting to stick. Okay, so this is what I do, because I took too long, because I was talking, I took too long to get it in there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the excess. Okay, you don't want to really, you know, you don't want your brush to be dripping with glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of expose it, and then I'm gonna apply some more in that area. Okay, so now you can see the color right there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and place it before it dries too much. So now, see, I'm opening my eye and looking down a little bit, and there it is. Okay, and there we have our lashes on. You can see that my lashes, they're still dirty with makeup when I was doing my makeup. So our lashes on. Okay, so when you choose to put on your lash, that means that your eye makeup is ready. If you're gonna do eyeliner, your eyeliner is ready. Everything is ready. All you need to do is to put the lash on top, and that's it. Okay, I did not wear anything because I wanted you guys to have a clear vision of where it's going. Also, I know that some people like to put on mascara first and then put on the lash, but I personally like to put on the lash first and then the mascara, because usually whenever I put mascara on, my lashes kind of curl, and so I feel like they get in my way and I cannot see very well when I'm placing the lash. So what I do is that, you know, I let them dry very well. Maybe I can put some setting spray or something else, and then I go back in and put on mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so right now I'm letting this dry. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my other lash, and I'll be right back to do mascara with you guys. Okay, my dazzling beauties, I'm back. So now both of my lashes are on, and one easy way to tell that you have the lashes, you know, on the right place is that if you close your eyes, there should be no poking in here or down here or anywhere. I mean, yes, sometimes you might feel your eyes a little heavy, you know, weird, because especially if it's the first time that you're using lashes. But other than that, when you close your eyes, there should be no poking. Because let me tell you, if you think, oh, it's okay, I'll just leave the poking, but you have a long day ahead, let me tell you, you're gonna regret it so much. You know, probably like 5 hours after that, you're gonna be wanting to yank those lashes out of your eyes, and you know, it doesn't look so pretty after you take them off. But anyways, so this is how they look. As you can see, my lashes, my own natural lashes, look weird because of the makeup. So now what you want to do is choose a mascara that is really black. You know, the blackest black. You know how sometimes they have different colors. Whatever your favorite mascara may be, doesn't matter if it's voluminous, if it's lengthening or whatever. I think I will prefer voluminous though, because you do want to give some volume to your own lashes too. But you just gotta choose the blackest one. This is the one I can think of. I have a couple that are waterproof and they're really good. I will use a waterproof if you have a long day ahead. But this is kind of late and I want to go wash my face after this. So I don't want to use a waterproof mascara. So I'll use this Big Shot Mascara Volume. And this is the one that was in a collaboration with Shayla. Okay, the one that has an eye and, you know, look all pretty and stuff. Okay, so this is the one that I'm gonna use for today. You can choose any mascara. Sometimes I use a different mascara for my bottom lashes just because I want a different effect. I usually like lengthening on my lashes. So yeah, I think we already covered all the basics. If you have any questions, anything at all, something that I did not cover in this video, please let me know in the comment section below. I will really try to answer all of you. Trust me, I will. And if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, let me tell you, I was pretty scared about doing this. Then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this dazzling family if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.